Ho ho ho. This is during the Christmas season, so that's why I said ho ho ho. So I'm going to show you something I did a while ago. This is something I wanted always to do, is to go back and redraw one of my drawings. Before I show you what drawing thing I redrew, let's start this off. So I was obsessed with Sonic the Hedgehog, and I think I still am. I'm pretty sure I did this 10 years ago in 2009 when I was only 9 years old. So I'm going to give you a synopsis, breakdown to explain this drawing in general. So I kind of got into the Sonic phase recently, so I might as well redraw one of my Sonic drawings, just because I feel like it would be easier to redraw. So just gotta explain. This is a kind of a comic thing here, but not really. So this is Sonic. He has a light blue Chaos Emerald. This is Sonic the Hedgehog, which I actually spelled correctly, even though I was terrible at writing. You can tell it's pretty bad. And I'm sorry about this shadow, but gotta deal with it. This is supposed to be Green Hill Zone. It doesn't really look like it. So this is the next page, if I can grab it. So he runs away, but he drops the Chaos Emerald. There's Knuckles, the Echidna, or Enchilada. He says, it's kind of hard to read there, he's supposed to be saying a Chaos Emerald, but he actually says a Chaos Emerald. A Chaos, it's A space Kaous space AMRAL. I could not spell clearly. Maybe this was younger than, maybe it's 2008. It could be, very could well be. I'm guessing it's 2009. There's no date. I didn't date this Sonic running, by the way. Let me zoom in a little bit so you won't see that. It's the same thing setting. Let's get it now that I have this better look here. Here's what's actually that's what it actually looks like. I was terrible at spelling, clearly. Here's Sonic. He comes back to get the emerald. Cinny, or it's supposed to be shiny. There's Knucklehead. Bye, Nickles. He says Knuckles out the K. I guess it would be the same thing, to be honest. This must be a really early drawing, because Sonic was actually one of the easiest things for me to draw as a kid. This is one of the first things I learned how to draw was Sonic, because I really wanted to draw him. So this is pretty early on. There's Knuckles. He gets an emerald taken from him, and then he runs away. He says shoot, but says shot. He's actually saying shot. It's supposed to say shoot, but he says shot. I got Knuckles' shoes wrong. But other than that, everything's okay. And then there's Amy, I guess, following Sonic, because why not? What else would she be doing? Knuckles gonna do the same thing. Sonic's running, but then he comes across Eggman, who says Sonic. Oh wait, I said his name wrong. It's Dr. Robotnik. I call him Eggman, so screw you guys. I'm going home. Sonic looks pretty shocked by this. He has the Chaos Emerald in his hand still, and everyone's chasing after him. Knuckles is off camera. Amy is trying to hug him. He's like, he's running, and Eggman's a bunch of kids come out. I don't know what he's saying here, to be honest. I think it's die. I know he says die Sonic later on, which makes sense. This one says K's shot. I had no idea what that. I can't decipher it. I know the last word cares shot. Don't know. Anyway, here's the next thing. Die Sonic. This one's not even colored in. So they're chasing after him. There's Tails. There's all the other Chaos Emeralds there. Cinny. There's a spring. And I didn't even finish this, by the way. That was how lazy. That's the last thing. Didn't finish it. He's supposed to grab them and turn super, because I thought that was really cool. Anyway, which page do you think I redrew? Well, I'm ready to stop you right there. It's not this one, because one's kind of beat. It's this one, because I thought this would be pretty cool to redraw. So, this is 2009. Just remember what it looks like, okay? This might be 2008. It's over 10 years old, that's all I know. And this is what I did in 2019. This is not my best work, but I just kind of did this as a fun thing. I didn't even do a background. I decided, let's keep it white, because I'm lazy. So as you can see, I actually quite like this one. I actually didn't ever really draw Eggman that much, so I actually had to have kind of more of a reference for him. Anyway, this Eggman ability really doesn't have a cannon, so I made this little contraption thing there. Sonic, compare the two. I didn't put word bubbles in because I didn't want it to change. I got Green Hill Zone, looks more like it does. The only one I used reference for was Eggman, because I wanted to get him looked just right. There's Amy, let's compare her. Kind of a weird blob, it looks like in the original drawing. And Knuckles is barely in the original. His foot's the only thing that's cut off. And unfortunately, I ripped this. I'm trying to get it off, which sucks. But yeah, there's everybody. It was kind of fun. Didn't really spend that much time doing that. But yeah, I should do that. So, before and after. I guess I should have put a bunch of cannons on Eggman's thing. But there you go. Have a happy day.